Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Today's story is going to be about this side part ball. So let's get on with the video. But before then, if you've not hit the subscription button, please do. There are more videos coming up. And after the video, please leave your likes, your dislikes, and your comments below. I'll see you soon. So first of all, you need to blow dry your hair if you've not done so. So now we're going to create a pattern. You can create it on the right or on the left side of your hair, depending on where you want it. You section some part of your hair off to create the pattern, just like in the video. Then you section your edges off. This is a way of protecting your edges and also to create an illusion in case the wind blows your hair, because this will cover the weft so that it becomes like your own hair, though it's a wig. So you're supposed to have 3 sections of hair just like this. So now we're going to section another sizable amount of hair around the pattern. This will be a smaller cornrow or braid, and this will enable us in sewing down our wig cap. Remember, this braid is supposed to be smaller so that at the end your it's not supposed to stand out, so that we know it's not your hair. So it's supposed to be smaller. And that should be the result. Oh, this is how it's supposed to look like. Since it's supposed to be a side part, or since we're going to sew down our wig cap, this is how your cornrow or braiding pattern should look like. And this will enable us to sew the wig cap down all around our head. And these can be bigger. And this is how your cornrow should look like. So you can choose to use 1 wig cup or 2 wig cups. You have your thread and your needle. So now remember the smaller braids that we made, you have to sew down the wig cup along them. But be careful you don't poke yourself. So we're going to start sewing down the wig cup on or along the smaller cornrow all the way around our hair or our head. Afterwards, you cut off the excess wig cup. And this is how the sewing should look like. Remember, you're not supposed to sew on the pattern, but along the pattern. Be careful not to cut your hair off. So this is the hair for the wig. You can use any hair that you would like. So the next step is to measure from the back of our hair or the back of our head. Then you cut accordingly. You put glue on it, then you glue it onto the wig cap. So you repeat this process until you reach the side part of your hair. That will be a different laying down of the tracks. So you measure, you cut, then you glue. Remember the track before should be shorter than the track afterwards, so that it helps in covering all the wefts. You don't want to see them hanging outside. So you still measure, cut and glue. Measure, cut and glue. It's a quick weave, so this process, if you're quick enough, you can use about 30 minutes to finish installing your hair or your wig. But if it's your first time, you should expect around between 45 minutes and an hour or more. So now you use the blow dryer. You have to be using the blow dryer all along to dry the glue, to make it dry faster. Okay, so all that I was trying to say here is that when we get to the front part of the hair, you're supposed to lay the tracks from the pattern all the way back onto the hair to create that half bob. So you start from where my finger is all the way to the back of your head. So you still measure, you cut and you glue from the side of the pattern all to the back of your head. So from the side of the pattern all to the back of your head, or all around your head. You blow dry to make the glue dry faster. So you continue with this pattern until you get to the closure. So now the closure is supposed to be a U-part closure, just like in the video. Then you cut the excess off. So now you blow dry the whole hair. So any glue that is not dried anywhere will be dried quickly. And this is how the hair is supposed to look like. So this is very important because this is how determine the kind of bob you're supposed to get. So if you want to cut your hair with no assistant, this is what I do. I ponytail all my hair and put the rubber band or the hairband at the point where I'll be cutting, or the point where I want the length of my hair to be. So afterwards I cut beneath the rubber band or the hairband. This is very easy, but you have to be very careful. If nobody's around to assist you, you just loosen the rubber band to the point where you are satisfied, then cut beneath the rubber band or the hairband or anything that you will use to ponytail your hair. This is how it will look. Remember, it's supposed to be a bob. One side is supposed to be longer than the other. That is how the style is. So you have to make sure you cut one part to make the other part shorter than the other. Then you continue to cut till your desire. But be mindful not to destroy your hair. So you still cut through to kind of thin it a little bit. So now you have to straighten your hair in sections. To get that kind of sleek look, you're supposed to bump your hair just a little bit. You're not supposed to bump it too much to make it curl. So as you straighten it, you just bump it just a little bit to give it that kind of sleek bob look without it being too bumped or too kind of curled. So you section your hair, you bump the straightener just a little bit, getting to the end of it to give it that kind of look. Just like in the video. Remember, you're supposed to straighten your hair in sections, or else you will not get the desired result. This is how it's supposed to be looking like, to make it look more natural. This is how it's supposed to look like afterwards. So now we're going to straighten out the leave out hair. Remember, you're supposed to straighten this out too in sections. If you're natural, you're supposed to straighten your hair in smaller sections. But if you've already permed your hair, you can straighten it in a little bigger section. This will give your hair some kind of uniformity to make you look like your own hair. And remember to leave enough hair out so that you can cover all the tracks, all the weft in the pattern. And now we straighten our edges. Be careful not to burn yourself. So afterwards, this is how the hair is supposed to look like. So now I use my edge control to sleek down my edges. You can use any edge control that you have or you like. I use a Creme of Nature edge control. So you sleek down your edges. Anyhow you like to sleek down your edges. And that is it. You're all done. You have yourself a Quickweave side part bob, sleek side part bob. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.